The 3D platformer is making a comeback in 2017, and to kick us off, Sumo Digital is offering a unique twist to the genre with their latest release, Snake Pass. What differentiates Snake Pass from your average platformer is that you're unable to jump, which makes sense given that you play as a snake. Instead, you'll slither and slide around as you explore 15 beautiful stages spanning 4 distinct worlds. The intrigue of Snake Pass comes from traversing vertically as you coil the snake, Noodle, around bamboo poles to reach higher grounds. Unfortunately, poor camera angles at times and climbing can become problematic, leading to some truly infuriating moments. Snake Pass harkens back to 3D platformers of the 90s, not only in visual appearance and charm, but also with the objectives for each stage. As you explore each area, you must at minimum collect the 3 keystones to move on to the next stage. This presents a nice challenge, especially as you progress through the game, but for players who want more, Snake Pass has you covered. In every level there are 20 wisps scattered about to collect, and for players who want an even greater challenge, there are 5 gatekeeper coins hidden for you to find. Collecting wisps and coins present a fun challenge at the beginning, but once moving platforms, spikes, and other environmental hazards are introduced, poses a daunting task that'll keep even the most seasoned players on the edge of their seats. Fortunately, there is no time limit or enemies in your way, so you can take your time finding and gathering the collectibles. Mastering the movement of Noodle is easily the greatest challenge Snake Pass has to offer, and is something I initially struggled with. You'll start by learning the basics of movement by holding ZR and making an S shape to keep your momentum propelling you forward at a slow pace. It's climbing upward that at times left me irritated. To climb a wall, you'll need to hold A to get Noodle moving upwards, and then weave in and out of bamboo sticks that are strategically placed on the wall. As you climb, you can press the L button to grip onto the pole and avoid sliding off. This can buy you some time to plan out the rest of your climb, or help Noodle hold on for dear life when a gust of wind comes blowing. In the earlier stages, you'll mostly climb stationary walls or objects that don't pose too much of a threat, but once the moving platforms are introduced, or climbing up and around a corner, problems start to rise. The combination of weaving around these poles and dealing with the finicky camera angles is a recipe for frustration. Luckily, after you get acclimated with the climbing, you'll start to encounter more difficult obstacles, ones that, instead of being an annoyance to deal with, become instead satisfying to overcome. Since getting from point A to point B can be difficult at times, Sumo Digital is often very generous with checkpoints, giving you one after almost all the obstacles. Each of the 4 worlds has a distinct theme that introduces different challenges and obstacles. In the water-themed world, you'll find yourself diving underwater to find secret areas, while in the air-themed world, you'll need the help of your hummingbird friend, Doodle, to carry you over jet streams to otherwise unreachable areas. Throughout your travels, you'll encounter light puzzle elements, such as rolling a ball into a hole or pulling a lever to move platforms, which work well with the platforming. The difficulty of each world ramps up nicely as you continue tackling the obstacles presented. Visually, each world has unique features that really make them come to life. Utilizing the Unreal Engine, Snake Pass is a pleasure to look at both docked and on the go. Each stage is booming with colors so vibrant that it's sure to bring an overwhelming feeling of nostalgia for classic Rare games. Speaking of Rare, the music is composed by the legendary David Wise, which only continues to give the nostalgic feeling. The soundtrack is a perfect fit for the free exploration of these beautifully crafted areas. However, the addition of HD Rumble does little to add to the experience in any unique way. Snake Pass sets out to bring a familiar feeling with a unique twist that sets it apart from its predecessors. While it does exactly that, it isn't without fault, as overcoming the challenge of platforming without a jump might scare off the faint of heart. If you can overcome the early struggles and the occasional moments of frustration, The game offers a beautiful world to explore and plenty of collectibles to keep you busy.